So I gotta admit, I'm enjoying going through the men on this channel more than I thought I would, with Harry Styles, Conan Gray, and now with Noah Khan, who I'm enjoying. He has such depth to his soul. The lyrics to Stick Season, the album that I just listened to last Friday, I think is beautiful. The lyricism on it, his production, the guitar playing in there is really lovely, and I love his voice. His voice is very unique and different than anything I've heard from the men out here. And I think I may have been a little insensitive towards some of the things that he was singing about on this album, just based on some of the comments I was getting. I just want you guys to know I'm very sorry if I ever misspeak on like SSRIs or depression or anything like that. If you, as you have seen, go look at my Demi Lovato videos and stuff like that, where we have talked about addiction and drug use. We've talked about depression and anxiety. It's something that is it's in the forefront of my life with my family and with my own self as I've experienced it sometimes. So I promise you guys, I would never ever downplay that. If I said something wrong, I need to go back and maybe see what I said, but I would never ever downplay those issues. I would never say like pull yourself up by the bootstraps and just walk it off kind of thing. There is some things that do bother me. Like like now I'm recalling, maybe I said something about him being like a rich kid that's like crying on his big property or whatever. That is insensitive. Rich people also have feelings and can go through depression as well. Sometimes that's where I'll probably be a little bit less sensitive towards, just because the way I grew up and everything. I've watched a lot of rich people just kind of make up their own problems and be their own enemies. So I think that's maybe what I said. I don't know. I'll have to go back and see. Maybe you guys can tell me what it was exactly. But I promise you, it that matters to me. If you need to use those things, then yeah, you need to use those. And I hope that they help you, and I hope that you get the relief that you need to get. Because this life is hard already. It's hard going through it sober. It's hard going through it, raw dogging it. But it's it's very real to be going through stuff and to need assistance. So like, again, I'm sorry, but we're getting into this. We have 15 tracks with some features. I heard Gracie Abrams from my friend Neil in the comments. We got Post Malone, Lizzie McAlpine, Casey Musgraves. I like Casey Musgraves. Hozier, I need to hear some more Hozier. Gracie Abrams, Sam Fender. Sam Fender is someone I want to hear more. I think him and Olivia Dean just won Song of the Year at the Brits for Rain Me In, I think is what it's called. I've heard like a snippet of that. You're Gonna Go Far with Brandy Carlisle, another artist I need to hear more, and Paul Revere with Gregory Alan Isakov. Okay, so let's get into it. The first song on the album, we're gonna start at 15, is Your Needs, My Needs. We're gonna continue with these genius lyrics. I'll read the bio after each song. Low volume.
Oh well, who is I? Who is I to watch you wilt?
One thing I do have to mention, this album is mixed very well. I feel like I didn't have to mess with my volume settings very much, but we'll see. We'll see how the deluxe goes.
You gotta tell me what it means. Trace the outlines of your dreams. You'll always be a flower on my skin. And the pain that I am in, it's all the same. The losing touch, the waiting game.
So a lot of his music, I've noticed, does have this reflective feel to it, that low guitar, that low bass in the background.
Cross that county line, I promise to be there this time.
His voice is gorgeous. See what I'm talking about? That deep bass.
You were a work of art. That's the hardest part. How thin like dogs in the light of the moon, holding our breath after 1:32. You asked me why I wasn't saying hey.
beautiful.
It was a work of art.
It was a work of art.
That's the hardest part.
So we go from you were a work of art, that's the hardest part. Like you lost something gigantic, somebody that was such an amazing part of his life. Howling like dogs in the light of the moon, holding our breath after 132. What's that mean? Vermont Route 132 is a nearly 17-mile state highway in eastern Vermont, beginning at US Route 5 and ending at Vermont 14, just west of the New Hampshire border. Also where Kahan spent a portion of his young adult life, featuring an interchange with Interstate 89, also referenced in multiple songs across Kahan's discography. Holding your breath while passing the graveyard is a common superstition. We always did that growing up. I still do it sometimes. If you hold your breath, you're not going to get like bad dreams based on old fears of death and spirits. It originated from the historical belief in miasma, or bad air, where people thought decaying bodies release harmful vapors that could spread diseases like the Black Plague. Today, the practice continues as a symbolic way to avoid inhaling restless spirits or contracting illness from disease. Yeah, so that's something my grandma taught me. We drive by and it's like, hold your breath, Daniel. You're going to get nightmares tonight. And it's like always on the back of your mind now thinking about that, though. Okay.
Spiral out, to try and fold, to see a friend, to see a ghost. Bitter brained, always drunk, rail thin, so lost. Subtle change, shorter days, dead, dead away.
Whoa.
Your life, your dreams, your mind, your needs, my needs.
Going back and forth.
Your needs, my needs. Woo! Yeah! Spiral, try and flow, see a friend.
Woo, spiral out and try to float. Spiral out, try and float. Spiraling out and then, going through it. We've talked about the depression. He mentioned Zoloft there, rail thin Zoloft. So he's using a lot. He's not eating and all that stuff. He's spiraling out and he's trying to float. He's trying to stay above the water.
See it goes, see it goes, see it goes, see it goes.
I'm covered in goosebumps. The way he was singing there, very cathartic, just getting it all fucking out of him. Makes me think of like being under a bridge and screaming as hard as you can. Just get all that emotion out there. Let's read what the song bio says. It sounded like to me that he's driving himself crazy, trying to put your needs to the front. My needs also need to be there. I'm also going through stuff, so I need help with it. Let's see what the song bio says. Shared by Kahan on Twitter. I'm never calling it that letter. Your needs, my needs is about the loss of a relationship after someone has left, with two different versions of the same story depicted throughout the track, offering a hopeful and a angry view. Oh, Kahan added that Your Needs, My Needs is a song about Zoloft, i.e. depression, prior to playing the track at the Live from Fenway show, hinting that his experience of the loss led him to mental health struggles, resulting in the need for the antidepressant. Yeah, so his voice changed. So there was different perspectives. Like the beginning of the song, he sounds almost like just like completely gone, right? Or submissive, or what's the word? Melancholy.
You'll always be a flower on my skin.
And then
It's a work of art. Red days, dead, dead away.
Dead Weight.
Your life,
Where are you saying there? Was it Dead Eyes, Dead Weight? Where was that at? Dead Eyes, Dead Weight. Dead-eyed, dead weight. One of them begin to feel like dead weight to the other, not advancing or moving forward, but stuck without direction. So that's that song "Growing Sideways." That could be almost like a callback to that. So they're moving to the side. They're not moving forward. They're not advancing. They're not changing, but stuck without a direction. From earlier in the song, we can assume it is the narrator feeling as they were dragging down or not serving the subject of the song. And this is something I've mentioned before with other songs dealing with addiction and whatnot, and depression especially, is like a lot of people do want to get out of that. They want to get out of that cycle. They want to get out of being addicted to those things, or they want to get out of having to use those things. But depression, it's something that we cannot take lightly. A lot of like older men in this world, like the boomer generation, are so stuck on pull your fucking self up out of the bootstraps. At my age, I did this and the other. And it's like, yeah, motherfucker. Well, you grew up in a time when it was very easy to get a job and one income can buy you a house and stuff. So there's a lot of things that have changed, and we are like in every day we're getting social media thrown in our face. We're getting overloaded with information, like wars that we don't want to be in, pedophiles that are fucking kids when we can't do anything about it. So depression, man, it's serious, it's real, and I think you should be there for the people in your life that are going through it, and not just snickering at them or saying it's whatever. It's real. Your needs, my needs. By repetitively placing your needs before mentioning his own, there's a kind of helplessness, weariness, and respect. There's a deeper understanding that this is the most loving thing he could do, to let his love go and do what's best for them, even when it's not going to be easy and is the opposite of what he needs. And yeah, that right there is extremely mature. So shout out to him for thinking of that person, putting that person before his needs. That is like the highest. That's a very high sign. That's a great sign of high character. My goodness, Daniel, speak.
Your dreams.
My bad. Next track is Dial Drunk.
I promise to forget you now, but it's raining and I'm calling drunk. And my medicine is drowning your perspective out, so I ain't taking any fault. Am I honest still? Am I half the man I used to be? Doubt it, forget about it, whatever.
So I wonder if that's him, talking about the medicine there. He's saying, my medicine is drowning your perspective out. So, yeah, it's going to do that. Again, these are not things that I should be talking about because I don't know about them correctly, but I was reading your guys' comments, and there are differences between beta blockers, which is what the celebrities take before they go and do like a speech or whatever. SSRIs are different for depression, and I do know from some people that I know that take them that it does kind of cut away some of your personality. It does make you like have like a tunnel vision in a way, I think, and it helps you not focus on those demons, right? So I guess you're not being completely yourself, so you're not going to have your full perspective. And my medicine is drowning your perspective out. I wonder if like his medicine is like drowning out. Maybe they're saying some bad stuff to him. His medicine is just like, not listen to that, not listen to that. So I ain't taking any fault. Am I honest still? Am I half the man I used to be? So he's questioning.
The same anyways.
Is that banjo?
I ain't proud of all the punches that I've thrown in the name of someone I no longer know. For the shame of being young, drunk, and alone.
Like cutting people off?
Traffic lights and the transmitter radio. I don't like the when they threw me in the car. I gave your name as my emergency phone call. Honey, it rang and rang. Even the cops thought you were on for hanging up. I died drunk, I died drunk, I'll die for you.
Okay, he's professing his love. He will do anything. I'll die drunk. I'll die a drunk. I will die for you. So I will do everything possible. I'll die for you. I'll go to the furthest lengths possible to, be with you. I mean, I'll take a grenade for you.
I'm untethering from the parts of me you'd recognize.
Letting go.
Charming to alarming in seconds. I'll be begging.
Okay, never mind.
I'll let the pain metastasize. But that's morning. I'll forget it. And the die.
Ooh, was that a double entendre? I'm untethering from the parts of me you'd recognize, from charming to alarming in seconds. So we're going from charming to the person that he was tethering to, that is who you know me as, to then I'm going to kind of crazy. And then here I think I'll be bedridden. I'll let the pain metastasize. So I'm letting I'm letting the pain grow like a cancer inside of me. But that's the morning. I'll be bedridden. I'll let the pain metastasize. But that's the morning. I'll forget it. Is he like, that's the morning. I'm mourning it. We're moving on, mourning the death of a relationship. It's like a double entendre maybe, but that's morning, I'll forget it. So then we're also forgetting it. We're moving on. It's also, we're moving to the morning. And the dial tone is all I have.
Tone is all I have. I ain't
Yeah.
proud of all the punches that I've
Yes.
thrown.
Give me that.
In the name of someone I no longer know. For the shame of being young, drunk, and alone. Traffic lights and the transmitter radio. I don't like the when they threw me in the car. I gave your name as my emergency phone call. Honey, it rang and rang. Even the cops thought you were wrong for hanging up. I died drunk, I died drunk, I died for you. I died for you.
Yeah.
Beg you, sir, to slip a call. I'll give you my blood alcohol. Or up with all the burnouts in the cell.
Okay, he's going to the drunk take. He's maybe got a DUI. I beg you, sir, just let me call. I'll give you my blood alcohol. I'll rot with all the burnouts in the cell. Y'all, don't be drinking and driving. Call an Uber, call a Lyft, do something. There's so many options out there. All it takes is one mistake. You look down and you are going to kill someone. I've lost people from drunk drivers. Please don't be
I'll
that.
give you my blood alcohol. Or up with all the burnouts in the cell. Change my faith, I'll praise the flag. Wait, I swear she'll call me back. Son, are you a danger to yourself?
Damn.
Fuck that, sir, just let me call. I'll give you my blood alcohol. I'll rock with all the burnouts in the cell.
He doesn't care. Just give him the chance. Let him get the call.
Change my faith, I'll kiss the bats. Wait,
He'll
I
do
swear
anything
she'll
for
call
them.
me back. Son, why do you do this to yourself? And I said, I ain't proud of all the punches that I've thrown. In the name of someone I don't know. For the shame of being young, drunk, and alone. Traffic lights in the transmitter radio. I don't like the when they threw me in the car. I gave your name as my emergency phone call. Honey, it rang and rang. Even the cops thought you were wrong for hanging up. I died drunk, I died drunk, I died for you.
Yeah, I'll take it, man. That is yearning to the core. He is trying to get them back. I'll die a drunk. I'll die a drunk. I'll die for you. I'll go sit in the drunk tank. I'll take my accountability. Cops, throw me away. Throw me in the jail. Let me, whatever it means. I will die for you. That's like the. I mean, obviously the. furthest thing you can possibly do for someone, right? So he means it. He means what he's saying, and it's a little too far. I don't think that's something you would want to say to someone, but just the meaning of it, like, I will go through hell. I will go through hell to get you back, and that's very relatable. I forgot to read the bio. Hold on, just to make sure. The bio. Oh, genius! Please fix your website. There we go. I'm about to say I got 400. I got 1,000 meg up and down. This should be loading faster than that. Dial Drunk is written from the perspective of a presumed alcoholic who has just been arrested and is using the phone number of someone they had promised to leave alone as their emergency number. The fictional man refuses to take blame for still contacting them against their wishes, saying his medicine, alcohol, has drowned their perspective out. Okay, that makes sense. The chorus of Dial Drunk was released on TikTok and clearly went viral. See, and that's where I should have been. I don't know why I was thinking so, because I'm thinking of his other medicines, not thinking of his alcohol. I should have been thinking of the alcohol because it's saying it's Dial Drunk, but I didn't know if he's. See, Taylor Swift has truly, she has truly ruined my brain in a good way. Like, she's made me smarter and made me want to try to get deeper into every lyric and try to break it down when sometimes it is just surface level. So it's a good thing, but also like, yeah, I feel like I am trying too hard sometimes, which is great. Anyways, Paul Revere. The British are coming. The British are coming. The pedophiles are coming. The pedophiles are coming. Please, guys, wake up. The pedophiles are here. They're ruining our world. They're running everything. And I hate
Counting
them.
line, I'm counting down. Mailboxes until my house. This place had a heartbeat in its day. Vale bought the mountains and nothing was the same. Yes, the boys are drunk, the sun is high.
Sounds like my grandpa's hometown,
Their license plates live free or die. But
Pennsylvania.
it just ain't that simple. It never was. We'll drink to New Year's, then they'll leave me to clean up.
Oh,
One day I'm gonna cut it clear. Ride like Paul Revere. And when they ask me who I am, I'll say I'm not from around here.
his voice is crazy, man. I love it. I love those high pitches.
Cut it clear. Ride like Paul Revere. And when they ask me who I am, I'll say I'm not from around here.
Folky.
I'll leave before the road crews out. For those joggers looking way too proud. And I'll turn up the music. And I'll forget until it ends that I'm not ready to let go yet. One day I'm gonna cut it clear.
Oh,
Ride like Paul Revere. And when they ask me who I am,
that vocal layering on him sounds gorgeous. I'm pretty sure that's just his vocal layer behind it.
like Paul Revere. And when they ask me who I am, I'll just pretend I didn't hear. It's typical, I fear. Folks just disappear. And when they ask me who I am, I say I'm not from around here.
So it sounds like new beginnings. We're starting over somewhere different where no one knows him.
I'll say I'm not from around here, but I'm in my car and I see the yard, the patch of grass where we buried the dog, and the world makes sense behind the chain link fence. If I could leave, I would have already left. But I'm in my car and I see the yard and the patch of grass where we buried the dog, and the world makes sense behind a chain link fence. If I could leave, I would have already left. I would have already left.
What does that mean? And the world makes sense behind a chain link fence. And the world, in the patch of grass where he buried the dog, and the world makes sense behind a chain linked fence. There's some context here. The chain link fence acts as a shield for the narrator. He is protected from the outside world, and when he is, can return to a childlike oblivious state. The song associates leaving with becoming mentally ill, which this line proves. The world doesn't make sense when the narrator is on his own, so he feels he cannot leave his family home. The feeling of a place where an untouched landscape after years of preservation finally yields to the inevitable march of progress. Paul Revere drifts from the folk nature of the original Stick Season tracks, introducing country into the expanded edition of the album. The track's title is a reference to the historical American military officer Paul Revere, who alerted Minutemen about incoming British troops as he was traveling through historic towns in central Massachusetts. We should have people doing that now when, people are bombing Iran and shit without congressional fucking authority. Fascist bitches. Sorry. Paul Revere is about being tired about where you are, but being too tired to leave it. About those dreams we have, but know we cannot realize. Is viewing a city skyline as you fly into the tarmac, imagining a life there while knowing the entire time that you don't have enough courage to reach. Guys, if you ever feel that, you know that feeling in the pit of your stomach where you get a little scared, you get a little fear, chase that. You feel that. If it's something that you want to do and you're like, you start feeling that, go after that. Sometimes you're going to feel it in a different way. Your intuition telling you not to do that. Like if you're in fear, if you're in like a bad situation, then run. But if you're scared to do something that you really want to do, chase that. It's going to build the most character that you will ever experience. Okay. Um, it's the conversation at the local bar with a friend where you both say, we have to get the fuck out of here. And then the reassigned sadness that washes over you when you think about your parents, dog, or job. Sometimes the dreaming is enough, even if it only makes your life easier for just one moment. So if you need to get out of there, man, you can always, make your goal, save more money so that you can buy flights and come visit to your parents and your friends, FaceTime. There's a lot of different ways, and I understand how that feels, but I don't know. I feel like fear is such a catalyst in many things that are many bad things. Fear is the reason why we have racism. Fear is the reason why people are so shitty to each other because they just don't know about each other and they're just afraid that a lot of time they're protecting their hearts and trying to protect themselves from getting their heart broken from something else. Man, we need to smack fear in the face and tell it to get out of here with all that. Next track is called No Complaints. Where are we at?
Thought I had something, and that's the same as having something. I get mad at nothing, blame my dad for something. I pull no punches, then feel bad for months. Thought I was raised better, tried to fake better, tried to blame weather and escape better. Hope the skin heals where the pain enters.
Whoa.
But I finally showed up. I said a time then I showed up. Now the weight of the world ain't so bad. I saw the end, it looks just like the middle. Got a paper and pen and a page with no space. I filled the hole in my head with prescription medication and forgot how to cry. Who am I to complain?
Oh. Saving. That is gorgeous. What is that? A violin or a cello or something? I saw the end. It looks just like the middle. I got a paper and a pen and a page with no space. I filled the hole in my head with prescription medication and forgot how to cry. Who am I to complain? Like he's accepting life. He's accepting the shortcomings. He's accepting how life went and just sounds like he's okay with it. He's content.
Now the pain's different, it still exists, it just escapes different and evades vision. Makes the rain different, makes the news boring and my rage distant. Yes, I'm young and living dreams, in love with being noticed and afraid of being seen. But I can finally eat and I can fall asleep.
There you go.
It's fine. I finally got
step by step, day by day, brick by brick.
Now the weight of the world ain't that bad.
Okay, so here's some self-awareness here. I know, like I say that comparison is a thief of joy, especially when you're comparing someone's life that you think is better than yours. In this instance, you can compare your life to people's that might be worse than yours. There's other countries out there where people, the common thing of they don't have anything to eat. There's starving kids in Africa and Ethiopia that don't have any food, so you should finish your food. Like, that's true. It's real. There's people in Sierra Leone that are slaving away at blood diamonds right now and in cobalt mines and all this for our cell phones and for our first world ways of life. Like there are so many things that are worse than what we got here in like America and the UK and Brazil and all over the world, Australia. Like, we have it good and we shouldn't have to, or we should have a better perspective at times. And I think this is his perspective of saying like, hey, life isn't all that bad. Like, there are things that I can say that are not great, like my depression and not being able to eat, but now I can eat. Now I'm starting to build things back. And a lot of the times when we're going through this stuff, it does take, like, you have to have like you have to do these things in like increments, like step by step, day by day, brick by brick. Try to do a little bit at a time. When you try to do too much at once, it's gonna be overwhelming. You're gonna exhaust yourself and burn yourself out at some point. So a little bit at a time, and that sounds like what he's talking about.
I saw the end and looked just like the middle. Got a paper and pen and a page with no space. I filled the hole in my head with prescription medication and forgot how to cry. Who am I to complain?
So this says there are at least two possible ways to interpret these lyrics. First, they can be understood as a simple declaration of the desperate thoughts that someone with a mental illness may experience. Here, Kahan certainly details the bitter reality of mental illness and how much it impacts your ability to see hope in life and experience happiness and growth. Another possible way to interpret these lyrics is as a critique of modern America's handling of mental health. The modern day solution to mental illness in America leans towards therapy, psychiatric medication, or a combination of the two. Moreover, popular attitudes on mental health in America can even veer towards stoicism, which often promotes a tough it out approach to life. Within this song, Khan seemingly illustrates his attempt at both of these approaches and their inability to truly heal him. In the pre-chorus, Khan writes, "I finally got sewed up. I set a time, then I showed up, and now the weight of the world ain't that bad," which demonstrates his effort to get his life together, so to speak. However, this approach still leaves Khan with the same issues, causing him to turn to prescription medication as stated in the chorus, which also does not heal him. So in context, it is possible that these lyrics are critiquing how America handles mental illness. And yeah, we do not do a great job. I mean, from the get-go, we are constantly demonizing people that are going to therapy, or we're making them come off as weak and soft, when it's actually the exact opposite. The people that do go to therapy, they're the strong ones. They're the ones that are willing to get vulnerable to a stranger and spill their heart out and try to talk and try to get solutions. And then also, yeah, there is medications that we prescribe that help people as well. And yeah, there's that. And then there is the stoicism. There is the tough it out kind of crowd, the people that never show their emotions. And honestly, the people that I do know that are like that, they're very unhealthy. They're afraid to one of my friends that I know that they're married now, and honestly, I'm sorry, but their relationship is they're probably going to be divorced in a few years, and that's because this guy does not show his emotions properly. He is not emotionally mature, and he's afraid to get vulnerable. And if like his friends are around, if his boys are around, while his wife is around, and before with his girlfriend, who I've known my whole life, when we're around, he becomes this different person where he starts making fun of her. He starts projecting onto her his insecurities. I've had to call him out a few times, like, yo, buddy, it's okay to be soft. It's okay to show that you love your wife, that you love your girl in front of us. And he got all mad about that and freaked out and started screaming. And yeah, it's a problem. He's not my friend. He's a friend of a friend. But anyways, yeah, just all that to say that there's not like a cookie cutter cure, a cookie cutter treatment. Everybody is different. Everybody has different experiences and has walked this life in a different route. And you might need something different. You might need medication, and you might need silence. You might need medication. You might need to speak a lot to somebody. So I will never ever think of somebody as a cookie cutter and just like pull yourself up by the bootstraps and get going and whoosh, rub some dirt on it kind of thing. I was half raised by a person like that, and they're one of the most unhealthy mentally people I know, and they're in their 60s. So yeah. Got a little bit louder there.
Got a paper and pen, but I can't feel the pain. I filled the hole in my head with prescription medication and forgot how to cry. Who am I to complain?
So yeah, that just seems like he's accepting how his life is. I saw the end; it looked just like the middle. I think we got some context in there where you're seeing the end, and it looks just like the middle is kind of like representing anxiety because you can't like see out of the forest, you can't see the ending, you can't see the bigger picture. Maybe I got a paper and a pen, but I can't feel the pain. I got a paper and a pen that makes me think about he's writing it out, he's journaling, but I can't feel the pain. So he's trying to write it out. He's trying to get it out of him, he still can't feel it. Nothing's doing anything. Noah has stated that he made the risky decision, came off his medication in order to become more creative while writing Stick Season Deluxe. This lyric suggests that his antidepressants made him too numb to write lyrics. He has the paper and the pen, but he can't channel the emotions needed to write his signature sad songs. And then Forgot How to Cry. Often people will lose the ability to show strong emotions when on antidepressants. And who am I to complain? Noah uses this rhetoric to take on the negative perspective of his own thoughts and others. He asserts the action of bottling one's emotions up in avoidance nature in general. In using a rhetoric, he also questions this technique and general school of thought. Who am I to complain? So that does kind of go back around to that like unhealthy way that a lot of boys are raised, where we just have to take it on the chin, rub some dirt on it, don't be vulnerable, don't express your emotions. You're not allowed to listen to Britney Spears, you're not allowed to listen to Spice Girls. You have to be just man, and you have to eat with your fucking hands, and you have to get sloppy, and you have to be mean and cruel, or you have to just be like yeah, it sucks, but I can't. Wow. Here it goes. There's that cycle again. I almost just did it right there. Who am I to complain when I know what the plight of women? I know what the women have to go through. So what the fuck? See how that comes back to? Who am I to complain when I know there's people out there in this world that are going through shit much worse than, especially me in America as a white straight male. I get it. I should have nothing at all to complain about, but I do. There's shitty people in my life. There's disgusting people in this world that drive me insane. Sometimes my body's not where I want it to be. Sometimes my mind is not where I want it to be. So it's just real, man. And I think personally therapy works. I think personally getting all those thoughts out of your head and not dealing with them by yourself, I think that works. Our friends are our sounding boards, and it helps a lot. All right, next song is called Call Your Mom. Oh, fuck. I feel like I'm about to be swimming in a pool of tears. Here we go. My mom, before we even get into this, I feel I have to, I listen to so many different artists. I probably have different people coming to my channel all the time. If you're new here, my mom is the most amazing person in my world. She did everything she possibly could to raise my brothers and my sister, and going through the divorce of my father. She had 2 jobs before they got divorced because my dad's a lazy loser. She got a trailer. She moved into a trailer when I was 3 years old. And then a couple years later, she moved into a rental home. That trailer park, there was a manager there, this misogynist asshole that was giving her shit every single day. And she just kept going because she's strong and she's amazing. She rented her own house, which is around the corner from my grandparents. That was 5 years of my life. That was incredible, where I got to walk over there all the time and see them every day. And it was beautiful and it was helpful. And that was definitely her cheat code to do that. But it was a little more expensive for her to do that, to rent over there. And then she got her own house that she's been living in since. And it's not a nice house, but she worked hard for it, and she saved up and she got us in there, and it was amazing because then we moved closer to my dad, and the school that we went to was closer, so I was able to stay at her house more instead of having to go to my dad's house and do the whole my mom working in the morning, dropping us off in the morning to my grandparents, and then my grandparents taking us to school, and then after school walking home from school to my dad's house, and then doing whatever we're doing with him, and then my mom getting off her second job at night, picking us up at 11 p.m. at night to then take us back home to her house and then start the cycle over again. She is my superhero. I love her more than anything in this world, and I'm so blessed and so lucky to have her in life. My dad's okay. We're friends and stuff like that. Never had a fatherly kind of relationship with him, but my mom, I can't express properly how much she means to me in this world. She's incredible, and I will do anything for her. So let's go.
Oh, you
Call your
smile,
mom.
but then again, the moment right before it ends, you're most afraid of. But don't you cancel any plans, 'cause I won't let you get the chance to never make them. Stayed on the line with you the entire night till you let it out and let it in. Don't let this darkness fool you. All lights turned off can be turned on. I'll drive all night.
Don't let this darkness fool you. All lights turned off can be turned on. When he says that, all lights turned off can be turned on. We can get hope back. We can fix this maybe. There's solutions.
Can be turned on. I'll drive.
The darkness of being sad or even depression often causes people to not look for any light in their lives. All lights turned off can be turned on as a reminder that this person's world isn't coming to an end. They need to rediscover their light. Yep, okay. Sometimes I can't articulate myself well.
I'll drive all night. I'll call your mom.
Whoa. Your mom.
Oh dear, don't be discouraged. I've been exactly where you are. I'll drive all night. I'll call your mom. I'll call your mom.
Why are you calling my mom, not your mom? Other person's well-being, okay.
Room, no place to stand.
So that makes sense. The narrator is concerned for the other person's well-being, that they are ready to call the subject's parents in an effort to prevent them from doing something to harm themselves. By doing so, they are willing to risk losing the relationship if it means that the subject will live. It's another thing, again, I've talked about Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato, we almost lost her from an overdose, and her assistant, her friend, had the mindset to, she knocked on the door and she didn't get a response and she was afraid to go in there. But you have to be able to ruin that friendship. You have to knock down that door, break down the door, because you don't know. If you have that feeling in your gut that something's wrong, do it. It's worth ruining the friendship. It's worth getting fired. It's worth, now you saved their life. They're going to be here for longer, and you did that. You should be happy about that. And maybe the one day they'll get over that and they'll reach back out to you and they'll apologize. And you can't take it too personal because they are going through stuff. So ruin the friendship, man. Risk it to save that person. I'm being so serious. It's so much better than living with the regret of wishing you did that.
Waiting room, no place to stand. His greatest fears and ringing hands in the loudest silence. If you could see yourself like this.
Did they try to commit? Did they attempt? Waiting room, no place to stand, just greatest fears and wringing hands in the loudest silence. If you've ever been waiting in the waiting room of a hospital, yep.
You could see yourself like this. You'd have never tried it. Stayed on the line through the entire night till you told me that you had to go. Don't let this darkness fool you. All lights turned off can be turned on. I'll drive all night. I'll call your mom.
I think right there too, like, I'll call your mom, like him almost taking the reins of it, right? Like him being that guiding friend, like, hey, you can't do it, I'll do it for you. I can call your mom. I know it's hard to do that. I know you're going through some things, and maybe you can't tell her that you're feeling a lot of pain right now. Maybe you don't want her to know that you're feeling that pain. Maybe you're protecting her heart by doing that. But man, you guys please stay here. There is a lot of life to live. If you're the longer you're here, the more you being here means that there's a chance for you to fix it. Means that there's a chance to turn that light back on and to get your happiness back, to get your smile back. Also, think of the people that you're going to hurt in your life by doing that. Think of your mother. Think of the people that you do love, that do love you. Someone's going to be hurt, man, and it's selfish. Please don't. I know. Sometimes it feels like there's no other answer. I've been there. I know how it feels. I've had that feeling of a suffocate, where it feels like you have a 50-pound weight suffocating you and sitting on your chest, and it feels like there's nothing you can do about it. But promise you, because I've been through it. Just time and looking for something like we said earlier, brick by brick, day by day, step by step. Get your mind on something. Sometimes like having just the idle hands too, and again dealing with all those thoughts, that's what's doing it to you. But chase those fears. Go after that scary feeling in your stomach and change your life. Do the hard things. It's going to be really hard to change your life. It's going to be there's probably gonna be a lot of loneliness when you do it. If you're being stuck, if you feel like you're stuck in your life that you're in right now, you feel depressed because maybe the friend group that you're in, and you feel like you're gonna be lonely if you get away from those friends, but you feel like those friends are dragging you down. Guys, you can get out of that. You can start over, and yeah, it's going to take a minute. It's going to take sacrifices if it's something you really want. But please stay with us. Please give life more opportunity. As you get older, you're going to get more mature. The people around you are going to get more mature too. So if you're getting like bullied in high school or whatever, stay with us. Keep going. Promise people get better, and you'll find your tribe. You'll find your people. Got my sniffles going.
Don't be discouraged. I've been exactly where you are. I'll drive all night. I'll call your mom. Meditate, sway your soul to Jesus. Throw a punch, fall in love, give yourself a reason.
Exactly. Give yourself a purpose. Give yourself a reason. Propose suggestion. Medication, meditation, and religion are coping skills given to a patient by a therapist. No pleading for the person to find healthier coping strategies than the ones they're using. So I am completely behind that. Get a hobby. Find something to do. Find camaraderie. Find community. Church is a good thing for that. I'm not big on religion, but there are some good churches out there that you can find that are good on community. Again, this is what I'm talking about, where it's going to take hard work. You might have to go to 5 churches to find the people that you want to be around. You might have to find a couple different medications. You might have to meditate in a different way. Like maybe it's volleyball, maybe it's writing, maybe there's something, and I know these are not just like blanketed prescriptions for you to do, and it's not always going to be the thing that's going to completely fix you, but it's steps. It's taking the steps. It's a little bit of a remedies to help ease the feeling that you're going through.
Wanna drive another mile, wondering if you're breathing. So won't you stay, won't you stay, won't you stay with me? Meditate, save your soul for Jesus. Throw a punch, fall in love, give yourself a reason. Don't wanna drive another mile without knowing you're breathing. So won't you stay, won't you stay, won't you stay with me? Don't let this darkness fool you. All lights turned off can be turned on. I'll drive all night. I'll call your mom. Oh dear, don't be discouraged. I've been exactly where you are. I'll drive all night. I'll call your mom.
Beautiful. It's lovely to hear someone talk about being supportive like that. That's another thing where it just feels like we've gone so far away from in 2026 is being there for people is like when there's some problems in their life, like to actually take a second, stop what you're doing and actually listen to what's going on. Cause there's too many like my life and other people's life that I know where it's too many times where you're with your friends. Everything is just happy go lucky constantly. And we're all just pretending to be in the perfect mood 24/7. And it's not healthy. You need to be able to have full range of emotions and be able to experience that spectrum and talk about everything you possibly can. Those are your real friends. The people that just want you to be happy all the time, that just want you to be that wacky dog and give them positive energy. Those are friends, but they're not your real friends. And I've dealt with that. 4 years ago, I had to denounce people that I've been friends with for a very long time, some since kindergarten, that just turned into awful people like misogynists, woman beaters. Like two of my friends are woman beaters now. It's out of, well, they're not my friends anymore, but they were my friends. They were my friends for 17 years, and now they're fucking assholes. They're drunks. They treat people like shit, and I had to get away from it, and I had to start over again. I have a lot of other friends as well. I have a lot of friends in different states, and two of my best friends live in China now, and that sucks. But they're having the time of their life there, and they've been there for like 10 years. But anyways, my point is that 4 years later, my life is so much better. I've made a lot of really good friends. I mean, I've started Juke Jams, and I've got my purpose for this. Also, 4 years ago, my niece was born, and that was kind of a cheat code for me. I was able to pour so much love into her, and I was able to latch onto her in a way as a purpose. Like every day, I woke up and I'm like, I'm going to conquer the world and do better, so that I can give a better world back to my niece because she deserves it. She didn't ask to be born into this world. She didn't ask to be, crippled by poverty immediately as she's born. And no, I think that I can give her like great knowledge and great lessons and morality and principles. And 4 years later, I'm her best friend. We have the best times ever taking her to the park and being an uncle and being there for her. She also doesn't have a good father. Her father is a fucking lazy, do nothing, just like one of the biggest pieces of garbage in this fucking world. Hasn't even seen her since November, and it is March 3rd today. So fuck that guy, and I have to be able to protect her. And that's someone I also tried to give that guy a chance. I kept trying to give him a chance. My sister was trying to do the right thing of keeping him in her life and trying to give her a normal family life and everything. But some people you just can't help. Some people you can't change. Some people want to be pieces of shit, and there's nothing you can do about it. So my purpose has been to help her and lead her and guide her, and also help my sister out, because my sister deserves help as well too, because me and my sister have a fantastic relationship. So family has definitely been more of a center of my life, and then also my friends that mean a lot to me. My best friend Michi, I've helped with his career. I helped with something that a business that he was building, and I gave him a lot of time, a lot of my time, a lot of my effort, and a lot of my love into that. And yeah, there's something. It's just things that are kind of taking up your time and things that are giving you a purpose to wake up in the morning. You have to have that why. And yours might not be as specific as mine. It might not be a niece or a specific person. It might be yourself. It might be that maybe you want luxurious things. Maybe you want to live in Beverly Hills. I don't know, man. There's something. You need to have goals. You need to have aspirations. People that I know that don't have aspirations, like my older brothers, it seems like they don't want anything out of life, and they're never going to do anything to change their life, and so they're going to continue being alcoholics and drug addicts. And I say that, y'all, again, go watch my Demi Lovato Dancing with the Devil documentary if you want more information on that situation. But I've done everything I possibly can in that situation. There's just nothing left, and I'm completely burnt out from it, and they need to figure it out for themselves. They are much older than me anyways, and have been through way less than I have, but it is what it is. Whole thing is that there are ways to get out of these ruts. There's ways to get out of depression, and a lot of what he's saying here is, call your mom, put hobbies in your life, religion, meditation. There's so many different remedies. Try them. Next track, we're getting to the bonuses, the view between Oh, sorry, no, you're gonna go far. The lyrics are out of order.
Time I got to praying for a red light was when I saw your destination as a deadline.
Oh, they're not out
It's
of
just
order.
normal
My bad.
conversation, babe, it's all fine.
Sorry, we will start that over because my eyes tricked me.
The only time I got to praying for a red light was when I saw your destination as a deadline. It's just normal conversation, babe, it's all fine. Making quiet calculations where the fall lies. It's as good a land, or at least it was. It takes a strong hand and a sound mind.
Hold on. The only time I got to praying for a red light was when I saw your destination as a deadline. So like there's like you're gonna move on. You're gonna move on if I don't get to you in this time. This is normal conversation, babe. It's all fine. Making quiet calculations where the fault lies. This is a good land, or at least it was. It takes a strong hand and a sound mind.
College kids are getting so young, ain't they? They're correcting all the
We're getting
grammar,
older.
spray paint. And I even gave up driving after nightfall. I got tired of the frat boys with the brights on. It's as good a land, or at least it was.
Can't
Takes a
stand frat
strong
boys.
hand and a sound mind.
There are some frat boys that I like. Shout out to John and Brian, but a lot of them
It
are.
makes me smile to know when things get hard. Ooh, you'll be far. Ooh, you'll be far from here.
His voice.
That while I clean shit up in the yard. Ooh, you'll be far. Ooh, you'll be far, far from here.
So, is this person going to college? It sounds like the only time I got playing for red light was when I saw your destination as a deadline. So they're moving on. They're moving away. Making quiet calculations where the fault lies is a good land, or at least it was. It takes a strong hand and a sound mind. The college kids are getting so young, ain't they? So we're growing older. They're correcting all the grammar on our spray paint. What does that mean? Assuming that the university students in the United States aren't getting younger, this line... Wait, what? Assuming that university students in the U.S. aren't getting younger, this line could be implying that he didn't notice himself growing up and is now comparing himself to 18, 21-year-olds and realizing they are no longer the same. They are still graffitiing, whereas he has grown up.
So pack up your car, put a hand in your heart, say whatever you feel, be wherever you are. We ain't angry at you, love. You're the greatest thing we've lost. Birds still sing, folks still fight, the board still
Hope,
the leaves
hope,
still die. We
hope.
ain't angry at your love. We'll be waiting for your love, and we'll all be here forever.
Woo!
And we'll all be here forever.
This is uplifting, beautiful,
Oh well.
saving. Oh, yeah. Yeah! Come on! That feels really good. Inspiring.
Overdue for a revival.
Yes.
You spent so long just getting by.
Ain't that the truth, mama?
That's the thing about survival. Who the hell likes living just to die?
Sucks.
Told me you would make a difference. Well, I got drunk and shut you down.
No, Noah. Stop doing
Won't
that.
be by your own volition. If you step foot outside this town.
So let me say something. Well, I got drunk and shut you down. It won't be by your own volition if you step foot outside this town, but it's all we've had. I, for some reason, foolishly tuned into that Channel 5. I love Channel 5. Andrew Callahan, shout out to him. Independent media, journalism. He's a pretty coal guy. He did an interview with Shia LaBeouf, who we grew up on him. Holes, even Stevens. He was pretty awesome back then. Fury, he's phenomenal in the movie Fury, but he's a piece of shit now. He's been accused of beating like FK Twigs. He's been accused of being abusive towards Mia Goth, who is the mother of his child. And he said something in that interview that really pissed me off. He was talking about how Mia, his baby mama, is what he likes to call her, pretty much the mother of his child. He says that she's a 10 out of 10, the most amazing person in the world. So great this, so great that, and all these amazing, loving things about her. But then he talks about how, like, he has to be down here in New Orleans chasing ass and doing drugs and getting drunk and whatever, and it's like, I'm trying to be sensitive, but I don't understand that. You're telling me you have a 10 out of 10 woman that will do anything for you and understands you. He says that she, like, understands him when he's going through spirals and stuff, and yet you are still a fucking asshole and going to go and do that. You're gonna go off and fuck other women. You're going to cheat on her. You're going to just maybe even embarrass your daughter. And then he was talking about how, like, oh yeah, our relationship, me and Mia's relationship, and with our kid and everything, it's like the circus. Like, do you realize you're putting your daughter in the middle of that? You think it's cool that, like, your guys' relationship is a circus? Now, if things work for you and it's not negatively affecting people, sure. But I'm too wise to know that that does affect person. That person, that daughter, your daughter that's in the middle of that shit, dude, she's a sponge. What you're doing to her is not cool. Like, you may think that, oh, this is cool. Like, we're celebrities living this celebrity circus style life. Like, no, dude, it's not. Grow up, fucking look in the mirror and enjoy your life, man. Like, come on. You made it out of poverty. You made it out of the bullshit with your father, and now you've had a great career. And you've had so many chances. Like, you should be in fucking jail, and yet you're out here, you're in New Orleans going crazy while your wife or your girl is taking care of your daughter. Like, you are such a piece of shit. And again, I have so much empathy and so much compassion where I understand it a little bit. You have demons that you're going through, but I can't sit there and listen to someone say, I have a 10 out of 10 woman and she understands me going through this stuff and she lets me go do this, but we're not together right now and I've lost her and this, that, and the other. It's like, no, you're just a fucking idiot. You're an asshole. Ignorance is bliss, right? All these people they're so ignorant because it's bliss for them.
It's all we've had for always. Woo! Pack up your car, put a hand in your heart, say whatever you feel, be wherever you are. We ain't angry at your love. You're the greatest thing we've lost.
Nice.
The birds are still sing, folks still fight, the boards still creak, the leaves still die. We ain't angry at your love. We'll be waiting for your love. But we'll all be here forever. And we'll all be here forever. You gotta go far. You gotta go far. You gotta go far. You gotta go far. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
If you wanna go far,
This is awesome.
then you gotta go far.
This is awesome. Uplifting. Almost feels like something I need to hear right now, too. Like, I'm house hunting right now. I'm trying to get out of renting. I've been renting this place I'm in right now. You guys have seen the studio for the past, like, 3 years. I moved out of my bedroom and moved into my spare room. And, yeah, I'm fucking tired of renting. I want to get out. I want to, spread my wings and experience more of this world. And you never know, man, where it might take me. And I'm not afraid of where it will take me. But sometimes, I have talked about my niece and my mom, and they mean a lot to me, and other people, friends and family that mean a lot to me that are here. But I think they'd be okay with it. I know they'd be okay with it. I know that they would come visit me wherever I'm at, and I would come visit them wherever I'm at. So wherever they're at. So we'll always be there for each other. I'll always uplift them. And if it's the other way around, if they want to leave, they want to move somewhere, I will always tell them that it's okay and that yeah, it's okay. You're trying to make your life better. I'll be there to uplift and encourage you. That's what this felt like. It felt like like an encouraging anthem of just uplifting someone. It was beautiful. Maybe my favorite track so far. You guys know how I feel about just good feeling things, uplifting. Okay, this is the view between villages extended with Gabe Simon. The view between villages. Who is Gabe Simon? Do I know Gabe Simon?
Air in my lungs till the road begins. As the last of the bugs leave their homes again.
Gabe Simon is a writer, producer, and multi-instrumentalist based in Nashville who has written, produced songs with some of today's top artists spanning genres such as folk, pop, rock, and alternative. Most notably, Gabe wrote and produced in entirety Noah Kahan's critically acclaimed album and deluxe editions. Okay.
And I'm split in the road down the middle. For a minute the world seems so simple. Feel the rush of my blood. I'm 17 again. I am not scared of death. I've got dreams again. It's just me in the curve of the valley.
Man, aren't road trips the best?
And there is meaning on earth. I am happy.
Ugh, man, there's nothing like a road trip, especially with your dog. I love that. Having music blaring, going through the winding roads and looking at the nature. Having a loved one there with you is even better. Need to stretch.
Past Algebrook Road, I'm over the bridge. A minute from home, but I feel so far from it. The depth of my dog, the stretch of my skin, it's all washing over me. I'm
buddy.
angry again. The things that I lost here, the people I knew, they got me surrounded for a mile or two. The car's in reverse, I'm gripping the wheel. I'm back between villages and everything's still.
That organ. Whew. There's gotta be a video for this one, right?
Well, for me personally, I found the town big enough for anything that I want. I mean, I'm not a city girl by any means.
Trafford still has a lot of meaning to me because I grew up there. Well, I guess it's a small community of people that really look out for each other. And that's the same way with anybody that needs anything. It's this community is there to help.
I gotta say, my community growing up, it felt like that too with the Little League and everything. And people were there for each other and they were uplifting. And it wasn't like this stigma of growing up where I'm from, where now it's like, Cleveland, and it's like everyone hates it. And it's kind of always been that way, but it feels like it's worse and worse every year. And sometimes it's better. Like here, it's gotten better, but outside of here, it's gotten worse. It's very strange. But yeah, the things have changed. People got racist. People got weird. I mean, we lose money all the time. We lose factories. We lose jobs. We we get the short end of the stick quite a bit with like state funding. Yeah, but there was a time where it was a beautiful town, and it felt like everyone was there trying to help each other get to their dreams, get to what they want to do. And someone left a comments on my Patreon talking about how they came from a small town in Tennessee and how it doesn't feel like the home where they came from anymore, and it feels totally different, and they've also changed. And that's that. Sometimes that's the thing too. Like maybe the town didn't change. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was her. Maybe it was us that changed, and now we're more aware of how the town is. But man.
Things that I lost here, the people I knew, they got me surrounded for a mile or two. Left at the graveyard, I'm driving past ghosts. Their arms are extended, my eyes start to close. The cars in reverse, I'm gripping the wheel.
It's too much.
Back between villages and everything still.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous song. It gets better and better every time I listen to it. The Will All Be Here Forever reissue of Noah Kahan's third album, Stick Season, ends with an extended version of the standard edition closing track, The View Between Villages. After the original version of the song ends, voice notes from Hazel Lewis and Melvin Coburn, residents of Noah's hometown, Stratford, Vermont, can be heard before the climatic chorus repeats once again, this time with extra lines in rock learning production. Yeah, that track, I just feel it's huge. It's I feel like it's relatable for a lot of us too. I feel like a lot of us have gone through this stuff. Maybe a lot of us come from smaller towns. I mean, not everyone's from New York City, LA, Chicago. Okay, a new track for me, Forever.
Let's drive for no reason. Let's see with these wheels then. Let's grind down the curve of this earth. You look fine in the evening, honey, it's starting the storm. When we kissed in the car, in the school parking lot, where I'd go with my friends to get drunk. Used to wish I meant anything to anywhere, to anyone. When forever was a sentence, sentenced to death. Or when you were a running tear, I was a drop of sweat. And the edges of your soul I haven't seen yet.
Oh, when you were a running tear, I was a drop of sweat. A running tear going down his face, a drop of sweat. Was he running from them? Was he trying to get away? Kahan is noticing how two subjects came out of different difficult experiences without being separated by them. The feeling is that of being at the altar, getting married, given the preceding line. Another reference points to the image of his fiancée or wife crying with joy while he stands there feeling anxious about what lies ahead. This could also be foreshadowing what listeners will learn about Kahan and the Great Divide, particularly his eating disorder. This line could be a metaphor for a time when Kahan and the subject were not together, as hinted at in Shape of My Shadow. While she was a running tear that he grieved through over exercising, making him a ball of sweat. Love, you're gonna wear yourself thin. Oh, don't I wish.
Now I'm glad I get forever to see where you went. I won't be alone for the rest of my life. I'll build a boat for when the river gets high, and I'll meet a girl in the heat of July, and I'll tell her so she knows. And I'm broke, but I'm real rich in my head that I broke a bone that never healed in my hands when I hold her close. I might loosen my grip, but I won't ever let her go.
Whew.
I won't ever let her go.
I won't be alone for the rest of my life. I'll build a boat for when the river gets high. I'm gonna make these. I'm going to build myself up. I'm going to there's going to be these life rafts in place that if something does go wrong, it's going to help me. It's going to keep me floating instead of sinking. Yeah. Hey. Ho. Lumineers.
Remember when we called the cops 'cause it got too high and you got scared?
Yeah.
The cops just laughed.
Why'd you call us?
We can't make rent, so we window shop in the Upper West Side.
Oh,
Oh my God.
you're crazy.
Could you imagine that?
Picture it now. See her.
I won't be alone for the rest of my life. I'll build a boat for when the river gets high. I'll meet a girl in the heat of July, and I'll tell her so she knows. And I'm broke, but I'm real rich in my head.
Yes, you are. You absolutely are, Noah Kahan. You are deep.
That never healed in my hands when I hold her close. I might loosen my grip, but I won't ever let her go. I won't ever let her go. When forever was a sentence to death. Or when you were a running tear, I was a drop of sweat. And the edges of your soul I haven't seen yet.
What about this perspective? When forever was a sentence to death, so maybe she was getting married to someone that she didn't want to be with. Like that was got to be your death sentence. You're stuck with someone now. Oh, when you were running a tear, so maybe she was running a tear because she was left at the altar or didn't want to be there. I was a drop of sweat, and so I'm thinking of like different points of time in their life. So she was off getting married in a death sentence and crying about it, and he was off trying to get through his eating disorder and working out really hard and was sweating so much, so he was a drop of sweat. Two different paths, and they met each other somehow, maybe.
Now I'm glad I get forever to see where you went. To see where you went.
That might have turned into my favorite song. That was beautiful. That was uplifting. That was loving. It was gorgeous. This reflects the meaning. Okay, and now I'm glad I get forever to see where you end, This reflects the meaning of the song about how even when nothing has changed, changing your perspective can transform everything. He used to see forever as something negative, a sentence to death. Okay, so it is his perspective as seeing it as a negative. The idea of having forever could only mean bad things coming, but now he sees it in a positive light. He sees it as more time with those he loves rather than seeing the fear of things ending, a theme he runs with in most of his music. So, yeah, I personally would not see a fear in that at all. I would be very happy with forever with someone that I'm deeply, madly in love with, and I would love to see them grow, and I would love to see the light in their eyes every day, and just the beauty of life and sharing that with them. Next track, Dial Drunk with Mr. Post Malone.
I'm remembering, I promise to forget you now.
Post is one of those artists that he can do any genre. I actually, I knew him before with his rapping, but his rock voice is actually very nice as well. Country.
And I'm calling drunk, and my medicine is just drowning your perspective out. So I ain't taking any fault. Am I honest still? Am I half the man I used to be? I doubt it, forget about it, whatever. And the dial tone is all I have.
Man.
I ain't proud of all the punches that I've thrown in the name of someone I no longer know. For the shame of being young, drunk, and alone. Traffic lights and the transmitter radio. I don't like it when they threw me in the car. I gave your name as my emergency phone call. Honey, yeah, ring and ring, even the cops thought you were on for hanging up. I died drunk, I died drunk, I'll die for you. I'll die.
Oh yeah, come on, Posty, give it to me. Now, if you ever see me like looking off to the side here, I'm uploading something to Patreon. If you are a Tate McRae fan, go check out Tate Palooza. It is uploaded now. Yeah, his voice is amazing, and then to have Post on it too. Come on.
Die for you, I'll die. Drinks pouring, couldn't stop it. Turning on a slow dance into a mosh pit. Took my head and I heard the lock-in. Told him that my first call was a Crown Vic. Talking about last time I was in the back of a cop car, I fell in love.
All right, Keith Urban.
Window, try to sober back up and loosen my cars. And it's all the same.
That vibrato.
I ain't proud of all the punches that I've thrown in the name of someone I no longer know. For the shame of being young, drunk, and alone. Traffic lights and transmitter radio. I don't like it when they threw me in the car. I gave your name as my emergency phone call. Honey, yeah, ring and ring, even the cops thought you were on for hanging up. I died drunk, I died drunk, I died for you. Well, I died for you.
Woo!
Beg you, sir, to slip a call. I'll give you my blood alcohol. Or up with all the burnouts in the cell. Change my faith, I'll praise the flag. Let's wait, I swear she'll call me back. Son, are you a danger to yourself? Fuck that, sir, just let me call. I'll give you my blood alcohol. Or up with all the burnouts in the cell. Change my faith, I'll kiss the past. Wait, I swear she'll call me back. Son, why do you do this to yourself? And I said, I ain't proud of all the punches that I've thrown in the name of someone I don't know. For the shame of being young, drunk, and alone. Traffic lights in the transmitter radio. I don't like it when they threw me in the car. I gave your name as my emergency phone call. Yeah, ring and ring, even the cops thought you were on for hanging up. I died drunk, I died drunk, I died for you.
Yeah, I had to save that one. Love some Post Malone. Love his voice. At first, I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work, and then it worked out. Their voices complemented each other very well. All right, Lizzie McAlpine. Don't know much about her.
Moment right before it ends, you're most afraid of. But don't you cancel any plans, 'cause I won't let you get the chance to never make them. Stayed on the line with you the entire night until you let it out and let it in. Don't let this darkness fool you. All lights turned off can be turned on. I'll drive all night. I'll call your mom. Oh dear, don't be discouraged.
This one's gonna give me every time, huh?
Waiting room, no place to stand.
Wow.
His greatest fears and wringing hands and the loudest silence. If you could see yourself like this.
Do I know her?
If you could see yourself like
Oh, I've seen this picture
you
before.
never tried it. Stayed on the line with you the entire night till you told me that you had to go.
Beautiful voice.
Don't let this darkness fool you. All lights turned off can be turned on. I'll drive all night. I'll call your mom. Oh dear, don't be discouraged.
Oh,
I've been exactly where you are.
their voices work perfectly.
I'll drive all night. I'll call your mom.
Meditate, sway your soul to Jesus. Throw a punch, fall in love, give yourself a reason. Don't wanna drive another mile, wondering if you're breathing. So won't you stay, won't you stay, won't you stay with me?
Meditate, save your soul for Jesus. Throw a punch, fall in love, give yourself a reason. Don't wanna drive another mile without knowing you're breathing.
So won't you stay, won't you stay, won't you stay with me? Don't let this darkness fool you. All lights turned off
Can be
turned on. I'll drive all night. I'll call your mom. Oh dear, don't be discouraged. I've been exactly where you are. I'll drive all night. I'll call your mom. I'll call your mom.
So far, these bonuses are gorgeous. The extra layer, extra vocal on these tracks with Post and now with Lizzie. It's great.
There was heaven
Casey
in your
Musgraves, come on.
eyes. I was not baptized.
Hold on, she calls me back. This is the one that
Everything's alright.
reminds of
when
like a Taylor Swift lyric, right?
She calls me back. Lost for a long time. Two parallel lines. Everything's alright when she calls me back. She calls me back. Look at me and don't you lie. I could be your sacrifice, but don't you hold your head up high. For bullshit, I do not have time. I could be an old tattoo to remind me when I get bad news that I do not exist to die, but live to die while saving you. There's a bite at your edges. Do you lie awake restless? Why am I so obsessive? Hanging on to every sentence. This town's the same as you left it. Your page is blank, but I read it. I still dilate 229931667. Oh, there was heaven in your eyes. I was not baptized. Everything's alright when she calls me back. She calls me back. Lost for a long time. Two parallel lines.
have not listened to Casey in a little while. I know she has an album that came out like last year that I didn't even get a chance to listen to it. I like her voice a lot. I like the person that she is too.
Run out of tears to cry.
She has.
They're gone before they hit my cheeks. Maybe it's the air out here, or maybe something's changed in me. If you think that you could wake me up, then you don't know how well I sleep. You love me and I don't know why. I only call you once a week.
That's a big
It's
feature
about
right
your
there.
edges. Do you lie awake restless? Why are you so obsessive? Hanging on to every sentence. This town's the same as I left it. My page is blank, but you read it. You still dial 822-993-167.
Oh, there was heaven in your eyes. I was not baptized. Everything's alright when she calls me back. She calls me back. Lost for a long time. Two parallel lines. Everything's alright when she calls me back. She calls me back.
Yeah.
When she calls me back. All the pain I should have saved, oh, I was too afraid of living life in your footsteps, in your heart, or in your head. Oh, I was too afraid of living life in your footsteps, living life in your footsteps, living life in your footsteps. Still she calls me back. Still she calls me.
Woo! That was great. Had to have Casey Musgraves in there, who sounded wonderful. Love her voice. Okay, I get to hear some Hozier. Northern Attitude.
Breathing in, breathing out. How you been? You settled down. You feeling right? You feeling proud? How are your kids? Where are they now? You build a boat, you build a life. You lose your friends, you lose your wife. You settle in to routine. Where are you? Does it mean? If I get too close and I'm not how you hoped, forgive my northern attitude. Oh, I was raised out in the cold. If the sun don't rise till the summertime, forgive my northern attitude. Oh, I was raised on little light.
You bought some shit, you search online, you're getting lost, you're getting high.
Where do I start Hozier? What album? What do I do? The dude's voice is crazy. I think I've only heard "Take Me to Church," you know.
Bought some shit, you search online,
Damn.
you're getting lost, you're getting high.
Kinda sounds like Florence, right?
You bought some shit,
High
search
compliment.
online,
High
you're
compliment.
getting lost, you're getting high. All alone,
Makes me think of
living
Florida.
life,
Taylor.
scared to live, scared to die. You build a boat, you build a life. You lose your kids, you lose your wife. You settle down,
Man.
you're feeling lost. You're getting stoned, then kicking rocks.
Beautiful voice.
If I get too close, then I'm not how you hoped. Forgive my northern attitude, oh, I was raised out in the cold. If the sun don't rise till the summertime, forgive my northern attitude, oh, I was raised on the line.
Man, come on.
If you get too close, and I'm not how you hoped, forgive my northern attitude, oh, I was raised out in the cold. If the sun don't shine till the summertime, forgive my northern attitude, oh, I was raised on little light.
Totally understand why you guys don't listen to the original version anymore. My goodness. That had like so many different layers of regret with Hozier's voice on it. And, you know, Noah trying to shed that old attitude that he has to try to save what he's got. These songs are like even sticking better for me now. Thanks to you guys in the comments. Thanks for giving me context and helping out with that. Ooh, one of our favorites, Miss Gracie Abrams. Everywhere, Everything. I'm getting into that Apple Live show, whatever it is that she has very soon. I have a document out with her and all that stuff's in it. Thank the moderators. They are fantastic.
It's been a long year. Would we survive in a horror movie? Doubt it, we're too slow moving. We trust everyone we meet. Two bodies riddled with scars from our preteens, intertwined in a car's dirty backseat. Stare at a driving screen. We didn't know that the sun was collapsing till the seas rose and the buildings came crashing. We cried, oh, everywhere, everything. Wanna love you to prefer for the words to eat till our fingers decompose. Keep my hand in yours. Everywhere, everything. Wanna love you to prefer for the words to eat till our fingers decompose.
Forever. He wants forever. Yes. Come on, Gracie. Give us that raspy.
Drive slowly. I know every route in this county.
Oh, her voice is just like this dreamy daydream. I love it so much.
Drive slowly. I know every route in this county. Maybe that ain't such a bad thing. I'll tell you where not to speed. And it's been a long year, and all
She is such a lovely writer. Drive slow. I know every route in this county. Maybe that ain't such a bad thing. Is that her like saying she knows everything about herself? I'll tell you where not to speed. So go slow, take it slow. And it's been a long year, and all of our books pages dog-eared. We write out the ends on our palms, dear.
and forget to read. And we couldn't know that the sun was collapsing until the seas rose and the buildings came crashing. We cried, oh, everywhere, everything. Want a lot of you till we're food for the worms to eat, till our fingers decompose. Keep my hand in yours. Everywhere, everything. Want a lot of you till we're food for the worms to eat, till our fingers decompose. Keep my hand in everywhere, everything. I wanna love you till we're food for the worms to eat, till our fingers decompose.
Perfect. That was a perfect song.
Keep my hand in yours.
Thank you for that, Noah and Gracie. Man, her voice adds a beautiful layer of emotion from the woman's side too, and yeah, just a song about wanting to be with that person forever, hoping that it lasts forever. Okay, Homesick with Sam Fender. I haven't heard much of Sam Fender yet, but I want to.
The weather ain't been bad if you're into masochistic bullshit. And every photograph that's taken here is from the summer. Some guy won Olympic gold 8 years ago, a distance runner. And that makes a lot of sense. This place is such great motivation for anyone trying to move the fuck away from hibernation. You.
Yes, man. I've only heard a little bit of Sam Fender before. He has a fucking phenomenal voice. Damn. Wow. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Well, I grew up in the fallout from the riots in the 90s. Static queen style lifeless, casting shadows on the town. I stare at that Hollywood ocean as if to pick a fate for the dreams my old man dreamt for me. Leo, you're the sun. I believe if only I could find a reason. I mean, because I grew up in New England. I got dreams, but I can't make myself believe them. Spending the rest of my life with what could have been. And I will die in the house that I grew up in. I'm homesick.
Phenomenal.
Homesick.
Woo!
Homesick. I believe if only I could find a reason. I mean, because I grew up in
Fuck yes. Woo! Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. No disrespect to Noah Kahan whatsoever, but these features are even better. Damn, Sam Fender has an amazing voice. Oh, only 2 songs left.
The only time I got to praying for a red light was when I saw your destination as a deadline.
Brandy Carlisle is another person I haven't heard much from.
Making quiet calculations where the fall lies. It's as good a land, or at least it was. It takes a strong hand and a sound mind. The college kids are getting so young, ain't they? They're correcting all the grammar on a spray paint. And I even gave up driving after nightfall. I got tired of the frat boys with the brights on. It's as good a land, or at least it was. It takes a strong hand and a sound mind. It makes me smile to know when things get hard. Ooh, you'll be far. Ooh, you'll be far from here. And while I clean shit up in the yard, ooh, you'll be far. Ooh, you'll be far, far from here. So pack up your car, put a hand in your heart, say whatever you feel, be wherever you are. We ain't angry at your love. You're the greatest thing we've lost. The birds will still sing, your folks will still fight, the boards will still creak, the leaves will still die. We ain't angry at your love. We'll be waiting for your love, and we'll all be here forever. And we'll all be here forever. Sure will.
We're overdue for a revival. Spent so long just getting by. But that's the thing about survival. Who the hell likes a living just to die? You told me you would make a difference.
Damn.
I got drunk and shut you down.
Wow.
And it won't be of your own volition. If you step foot out of this town, but it's all we've had for
Randy Carlisle.
always.
So pack up your car, put a hand in your heart, say whatever you feel, be wherever you are. We ain't angry at your love. You're the greatest thing we've lost. The birds will still sing, your folks will still fight, the boards will still creak, the leaves will still die. We ain't angry at your love. We'll be waiting for your love. We'll all be here forever. And we'll all be here forever. You're gonna go far. You're gonna go far. You're gonna go far. You're gonna go far. Yes, you are. If you wanna go far, then you gotta go
I think this song describes me as a person pretty well. Like, I'll always be here supporting my friends and my family and my loved ones. And if you have something you need to go chase after, be selfish, go take it, go after it. I'll be here cheering you on, and I'll be loving you. That's a beautiful track. And it only became beautiful with her on top of it, Brandy Carlisle. All right, last song, Paul Revere with Gregory Alan Isakov. I don't know who that is. I know I've seen that name.
Counting line, I'm counting down. Mailboxes until my house. This place had a heartbeat in its day. Vale bought the mountains, and nothing was the same.
Yeah, the boys are drunk, the sun is high. License plates live free or die. It just ain't that simple. It never was. We'll drink to New Year's, then they'll leave me to clean up. One day I'm gonna cut it clear. Ride like Paul Revere, and when they ask me who I am, I'll say I'm not from around here.
Thank you guys for letting me know about Noah. Thank you for requesting him.
I'll leave before the road crews out.
He's awesome.
Before those joggers looking way too proud, I'll turn up the music and I'll forget until it ends that I'm not ready to let go yet. One day I'm gonna cut it clear.
I love that.
Ride like Paul Revere, and when they ask me who I am, I'll just pretend I didn't hear. It's typical, I fear. Folks just disappear, and when they ask me who I am, I'll say I'm not from around here. I'll say I'm not from around here. But I'm in my car, and I see the yard, the patch of grass where we buried the dog. And the world makes sense behind the chain link fence. If I could leave, I would have already left. But I'm in my car, and I see the yard, and the patch of grass we buried the dog. And the world makes sense behind a chain link fence. If I could leave, I would have already left. I would have already left.
Yeah. Like I said, thank you so much for requesting Noah Kahan. He has a beautiful voice and he has a very deep soul. I think I really enjoyed this deluxe version even better. His music was already growing on me these last couple of days as I listened to that album, and I even worked out to Stick Season yesterday, and there's just some of the lyrics were hitting me differently. It was stopping me in my tracks, and his voice too stops me in my tracks. It is very gorgeous. He has these very light tones on it that I love, and as you see, I saved pretty much every song. I don't know why I didn't save The View Between Villages Extended, but I saved pretty much every song. He is he's wonderful, y'all. So yeah, thank you so much for requesting him to me on this channel and letting me know about him. I'm going to get deeper into his music. I'm going to do music videos. I'm going to do live performances, and then we will be waiting for, what is it called? The Great Divide. The Great Divide. We'll be waiting for it. I'm going to pre-save it right here, right in front of y'all. And yeah, I can't wait to get into that. This was a beautiful album. It was deep album that's about very serious subject matter. And I think he did a great job of being vulnerable and putting that emotion out there and giving us an album that we can relate to and that we can go back to and feel from and pull from. Pull, the one song that he's talking about, like burying yourselves in hobbies and meditate, those kind of things. Keeping your mind busy because a lot of the time, idle hands are a devil's playground, and just being alone, stuck with your mind and dealing with those thoughts by yourself, it will eat you alive. So get out of your house, try to talk to some people. Therapy, in my opinion, does work. Getting that voice out of your head that's beating you up constantly, that devil that you're dancing with, I think that helps a tremendous amount. Obviously, talking to your friends and your family and just venting helps out a lot too. And spending time doing things that you like to do, playing guitar, playing basketball, writing, reading, exercising, studying, whatever it may be that you enjoy in this life, go towards those things. Gravitate towards those things. Your life is going to be better. It's not going to cure everything. You're not going to fix everything in a day or two. If you want a better life, it's going to take a lot of hard work and sacrifices, and you might go through some really lonely times in between to get to where you want to get. But I promise you it's possible. If you really want it, you can do it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you so much for educating me. You have made me a smarter human being, even more compassionate human being, even with deeper empathy and love for more people. So thank you so much for helping and supporting this channel. Patreon, you guys are what keep it going, and I am so grateful for you guys. So thank you for letting me know meanings of these songs. Thank you for letting me know this exists, and thank you to Larissa for putting the Noah Kahan document together and getting me in the right direction. I appreciate you so much. You are an amazing human being, and I'm so grateful to have you on this team. I love you guys. I will see you next time. Can't wait to get into these music videos and live performances. Noah Kahan, your voice is beautiful. Your heart is gorgeous, and I'm a fan.